Obviously, today with Russia's aggression ongoing in Ukraine, the deterrence and defense is the most prominent on everybody's minds. And that's why the defense spending, that's why cash capabilities, that's why collaboration with the EU in a very prominent and direct way, and other organizations. Then on the Middle East and Hormuz and other issues, not always NATO does the operation. You can have those groups of allies dealing with certain tasks at hand. Because again, if you go through NATO, you need unanimity and planning, and you use NATO's structures and so on and so forth. Actually, sometimes the quicker option is to respond through that flexibility of a group. And that's why also that has been happening with regard to the assistance to the US on reopening of the Straits of Hormuz. And not everything is in public, not everything is discussed, in media, but there has been a lot of positive responses from the allies, including us in Latvia, but also others, and that will be the case also in the future. So on top of that, obviously, it's important to maintain communication lines open among the capitals and make sure that all the capitals know that this has been happening. So there have been some less fortunate sort of public statements about, it's not our war or this and that, but again, that always is the case because there has never been a pressure in the public information space as it is now, where news travel in milliseconds, where there's constant asks from commentaries to commentaries, so it's very important to separate what is a commentary and what is actually the action that we are all taking.
Well, let me stay a bit with these challenges to NATO unity, not least because some of these issues have, yes, led to public statements that may be perceived to be unfortunate, but that fundamentally and probably also politically, question in particular the U.S. commitment to the organization, and well, that's quite severe, isn't it? And so how to deal with that? Are there other ideas from the panel? Yeah, please.
How to address the challenges and issues that we have in front of us? I think we should start from the very strategic clarity and strategic assessment and what's going on around us and what we have to do. Because we are really creative in the concepts. We see that the demand in the defense industry is increasing because of the crisis in the Middle East and also elsewhere. It is obvious that we have, to arm up, and we have to get the weaponry. So there will be more tension of the defense industry, and how it all, works out. We have to implement what we already committed. And on top of this, when I hear some new ideas, maybe let's do this, maybe, we should question the transatlantic bond, I'm really, really worried, and it concerns me. So what we have to do, we have to strengthen our transatlantic link, leave some rhetorics to the side, do the job, get your capabilities, get your steel, get your will at the table, and then we can proceed with the solutions. Because otherwise, we will be in trouble.
Should or should not NATO adapt to this debate and this call for more European strategic autonomy?
If it means that we have to speed up in Europe with the building capabilities, with building the capacity in defense industry, let's do it. Let's go for it. I'm absolutely supporting it. Because even now with the reviewed approach of the United States, we need more and we need faster than it was agreed in the Hague Summit. If it means that we have to have more political autonomy, autonomy in rhetorics, and then maybe we should start from some alternative C2 structure, that is absolutely wrong. That is the wrong direction. Because we won't have, neither autonomy, neither capabilities, and neither transatlantic strong relations. So it's a false path. So I'm following the real numbers and actions on the ground, and when I see the progress, yes, I believe in it.
NATO is the place where Europe and the US and Canada meet every day, and where we build our consensus on key security issues. And this is its value, and this will be strengthened in Ankara. The Russian aggression in Ukraine was a wake-up call. And in a way, it was not 2022, it was, as you say, BIBA 2014. And it showed us that we cannot count on the peace dividend that was so typical of a situation 20 or 30 years ago in many countries across the alliance. We cannot expect that the world will come back and go back and turn into what today it is definitely not. We cannot choose and pick our adversaries. They have chosen war. And it is clear that the alliance will protect its 1 billion citizens and peace by investing more in its own capabilities, by changing its mindset. I remember when Secretary General delivered his speech more than a year and a half ago, about changing our mindset. Some people found it extreme, but then events showed that this is an essential part of the equation. We have to show that we are willing, we have to show that we are capable, and we have to show that we are delivering.